all to this online class. Children, in the last class we discussed about what is chemical equation, why do we write chemical equation, how do we write chemical equation, and how to balance chemical equations, and writing the symbols for different physical status of products and reactants. In this class, in today's class, we are going to discuss about the types of chemical reaction. Children, there are different types of chemical reaction. Chemical reactions, they are: first one, combination reaction, decomposition reaction, third one, displacement reaction, fourth one, double displacement reaction. These are the different types of chemical reaction. Children, in this particular class, what we are going to do, we are going to discuss about combination reaction only. We are going to discuss about chemical combination along with the exothermic reaction. Then, what is combination reaction? So, before I explain what is combination reaction, let me write two equations. The first equation explains coal. It's one of the allotropy of carbon. When it burns in presence of oxygen, it gives carbon dioxide. Okay. In another equation explains when hydrogen reacts with oxygen, it gives water. Here we have to balance the equation. 2H is there, 2O is here, the product side. Here 2 hydrogen, 1 oxygen is there. What we have to balance here is oxygen has to be balanced. So what we have to do, in order to oxygen 2, what I am going to do, I am going to add 2 here. So it becomes 2 2s are 4H and 2O. Now what happens? Here 2O is balanced, but here 4 hydrogen is there, but here only 2 hydrogen is there. In order to make it 4, what I am going to do, I am going to add 2 here. Then it becomes 4H now. So equation is balanced. This is how we can balance this equation now. Now you understood this. Children, if you see these two equations, the reactant side, you can see in the reactant side, see the product side. In reactant side, two reactants are involved. Two reactants are involved. Here also two reactants are involved, but products are one. Here also one product is there. Here also one product is there. So from this, we can understand that a combination reaction is nothing but combination of two reactants to give one product. Combination of two reactants to give one product. You see here, carbon reacts with oxygen to give carbon dioxide. Here hydrogen reacts with oxygen to give water. In these two cases also, two reactants are involved to give one product. Here also two reactants are involved to give one product. But you need to understand one more thing. Sometimes the reactants may not be two. It could be more than two. So now the explanation changes for combination reaction. So how can we explain now? So two or more substances. When two or more substances combine to give to one product. When two or more substances are combined to give one product, then it is called combination reaction. What we call combination reaction. Now you have understood that more than two substances are combined together to give one product. This is what we call combination reaction. Then what about exothermic reaction? What do you mean by exothermic? You need to understand this term first. What do you mean by exothermic then? Exothermic is nothing but explains the liberation of heat. Liberation of heat. Liberation of heat. So exothermic reaction means during a chemical reaction, heat is liberated. Heat is liberated. So, how can we explain exothermic reaction? A reaction, a chemical reaction in which heat is liberated is what we call exothermic reaction. A chemical reaction in which heat is evolved. Heat is evolved is what we call exothermic reaction. To understand exothermic reaction, let me conduct an experiment here. Children, to conduct this experiment, what are we required is a glass of water, a beaker, but here I am using a conical flask, and few pieces of calcium oxide. Because calcium oxide is also called quicklime. So what I am going to do, see, first I am going to put small pieces of calcium oxide here. To this gradually I am going to add water. Slowly I am going to add water. Here what happens? Calcium oxide or quicklime is reacting with the water to give calcium hydroxide. Calcium hydroxide. Now what I am going to do? I am going to keep this reaction mixture aside for a while. Now let me write equations, chemical equation for this reaction. Calcium oxide is also called quicklime. Quicklime is taken and it is going to be combined with water. When calcium oxide reacts with water to give calcium hydroxide plus heat. This is very important. Calcium oxide reacts with water to give calcium hydroxide plus heat. This is also called slake line. See here. Here calcium oxide reacts with water to give calcium hydroxide. The milky substance that is seen here is nothing but calcium hydroxide. Children, if you touch this part, you can feel the warmness. You You can feel the warmness. This warmness, why the solution is warm here? It is because during this chemical reaction, heat is produced. Heat is produced. That is why this solution has become warm. Okay. Calcium oxide reacts with water to give calcium hydroxide, along with heat is produced. That is why the solution is warm. Okay. So this is what we call exothermic chemical reaction. And see this equation, children. This is also a best example for a chemical combination reaction. Here also two reactants are combined together to give one product. Here two reactants combined together to give one product. So let me write another equation for the exothermic reaction. Here CH4 reacts with burns in presence of oxygen to give carbon dioxide plus water. Carbon dioxide plus water. Here CH4 methane, which is called natural gas, when they burns in presence of oxygen to give carbon dioxide plus water. Let me balance the equation here. 1C, 4H is here 2O is here 1C, 2O, here 2H, 1O, which is balanced here. 1C, 1C, here 4H is here 2H is here 2O is here, but here 3O is here. So what to do now? We have to balance the chemical equation because this equation is not balanced. See, let us start from a hydrogen which has got higher number of atoms. 4H is here. In order to make it 4, what we have to do? Here we have to put 2 here. Then it becomes 4H. 4H, 2O. 2O. Here 4H is here 4H. Cancel. But here in product side 4O is there. But here in the reactant side 2O is here. In order to make it 4, what we have to do? We have to add 2 here. Then it becomes 4O. Then 4O, here 2O, cancel. This is how we have to balance the chemical equation. See, I have written this equation just to make you understand that even when we burn natural gas in presence of oxygen, carbon dioxide plus water is produced along with the liberation of heat. And children, one more thing, the metabolic process like respiration is also called an exothermic reaction. Why respiration is called exothermic reaction? What do you mean by respiration then? So let us discuss about a few things about this digestion process. During digestion, what happens? The food that we have taken inside, will get digested. That means what? The complex food molecules are broken down into simple molecules. Let us say we have taken carbohydrate contented food, which is in complex food molecules. These complex molecules are broken down into simple molecules. These simple molecules will be in the form of glucose. C6H12O6 plus O2 gives rise to CO2 plus H2O plus energy. Gradually released in the form of ATP. But here we have to balance the equation. See here C6H12O6 will react with 6 molecules of oxygen and gives rise to 6 CO2, 6 H2O plus energy. This is how the respiration process takes place, and as a result of this, heat is produced in our body. Let me explain another example for exothermic reaction. The vegetable matter, which is decomposed by the microbial activities, also gives out heat. So these vegetable matters will get decomposed to form compost. Vegetable matter will get decomposed due to microbial activity. Microbial activity to form compost. Okay, in this biological reaction, what happens? Heat is reduced. This is also the example for exothermic reaction. Okay, children. Now let us recall what all we discussed in this class. In this class, we discussed what is chemical combination reaction. Chemical combination reaction is nothing but the combination of two or more reactants to give one product. This is what we call chemical combination reaction. We also discussed about some examples for chemical reaction, chemical combination reaction. Along with, we also discussed about what is exothermic reaction, along with some examples. Okay, children, these are the questions given for your homework. Okay, so answer to these questions. Here, these two equations should be balanced. Here, you have answer to these questions. Okay, thank you so much for watching. Keep watching our videos. Keep watching. Thank you.